So today we're going to be looking through this old box of action figures, and we're going to be talking about things that we like, things that we don't like, and just giving a general feel about the Doctor Who dolly range. And yes, I am going to be saying Doctor Who dolly because I think it is funny. So I'll be honest, my Doctor Who dollies were like living under my bed for years. And then when I moved house, I just shoved them all in this box and I haven't really properly looked at them. So there's new series ones, there's classic series ones. I'm not exactly sure what I had because I haven't seen them for so long. So let's have a little look. So we're gonna start with this one. Well, of course, it's gonna be Billy Hartnell first, my favorite Doctor Who. This one's my favorite one of Bill Hartnell as well because I feel like the likeness is the best, the skin color is right, and the wig looks nice. So of course the pants aren't accurate because they're a dark gray, but that doesn't bother me too much because the top half feels pretty good. Because there's other Bill Hartnell figures that I have lying around in this box somewhere, and I'll probably talk about them a bit later.
Love that kind of stuff.
Oh, that is a very, very dusty Matt Smith, season 5. Oh my God, that is gross. But yeah, she's looking a bit worse for wear, but that's okay. I think with like, the Doctors always look quite good. I feel like this is like their main one where they put a lot of effort into it. It's when they move to like monsters and that, it gets a bit dodgy. It's so funny like thinking about the chokehold that Matt Smith had on me as a teenager. Like I had this hair. Like everyone was wearing bow ties. It was such a moment. And like, happily, that moment is gone, but it's very Tumblr.
She's pretty good for her age.
Oh, Joe Grant. Oh, I love this one. It's so cute. I wish there was more like classic series companion, like dollies. As I like my little dollies and I like my little companions. I feel like I care more about companions than I do the Doctor. But that's just a personal preference. She also has some blue tack on her feet. Gross. Oh my God, Regeneration Tom Baker. Why did I buy this? I hate Regeneration figures. I'm like, it's like you just put a different face on the body and that's it, and you called it a day. And like, they wear this outfit for like 5 minutes and it's like not a defining moment for them. And if you were gonna play with your little Doctor Who dollies, what are you gonna do with this? Like you've got like 3 seconds in like canon where he wore this and it's like, doo-doo-doo. Oh my God, that's creepy. I don't like it.
She should have put them back on the rack and she should never even purchase them.
Okay, we have Paulus McGann. What are our thoughts and feelings about the TV movie costume? I feel like it's like his definitive look. Like the Night of the Doctor is kind of just like a grungy version of what this is anyway. But then it's supposed to be like a costume that he just found in a locker room. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I buy that. Plus, I also think long hair Paul McGann is incredibly hot. And I think he should keep his long hair throughout his entire incarnation. But, you know, I don't make the rules. I don't get to decide that. I don't work for the BBC. But if I did, I would make that the first thing we do. We would make sure that he has the wig because wigs are camp. Okay. We have the John Pertwee. Blue. Blue is a good one. Invasion of the Dinosaurs. This blue feels right to me. I also have like a blue velvety type coat as well, which is like this one, just so I can feel like the Third Doctor. I used to wear it like to conventions and stuff like that, dressing up as the Third Doctor, but I don't go to conventions anymore because crowds are scary. Plus, they never really have them here in Adelaide anymore. Like, I feel like in the UK, there's a new convention like every weekend, but we don't really have them here in Adelaide at all.
Love, love, love the song, Who's That Chick? Who's that chick?
Okay, next up we have the Master. Oh my God, I didn't even know I had this. This is the Roger Delgado Master. He is very dusty. And that's probably why I didn't know I had him, because he's been in dust for decades. I feel like this figure doesn't give like his outfit justice. It kind of looks very flat and very dull. And it just looks so suave in real life, but maybe that's just because it doesn't translate to dolly very well. But I think the face sculpt is really, really good and the painting is incredible. I feel like when Character Options does like the painting really well, they nail it, and when they don't, they really miss. We have the 6th Doctor, Colin Baker, an incredible Doctor Who, one whose television presence isn't given the love and respect I think it deserves. I think Colin does such a good job in the role. But looking at this one, this outfit is garbage. Like, I'm sorry, but the yellow tie, I feel like his blue polka dot one is the best one. I think that's the best version of his outfit. But the yellow and the stars is just a bit too much. Like, I know the whole outfit itself is too much and the waistcoat doesn't really help either. He needs some more like neutral stuff to go with it. But, you know, I still love Colin Baker and he can do no wrong. Okay, who's next? We've got Fred Jones. Okay, I've got a Scooby-Doo one in here. Didn't know he was in there. Oh well. We have Sarah Jane Smith. Oh, is there like a classic series Sarah Jane Smith? I swear there is. I haven't actually got one. This one's for the Sarah Jane Adventures. I was resistant for a long time trying to get one because I didn't know which outfit I liked the most, but I think this one feels very Sarah Jane to me. I think the face sculpt is really, really nice as well, and the hair looks just perfect. She looks girl boss. We love Sarah Jane. She is the best. Thank you. We've got another green jacket third Doctor. How many third Doctors do I have? Because this green is more accurate to Time Warrior. Then what's this one then? Is this more of a flippy blue? I don't know. I don't know who this man is, but I don't want to know who this man is. This is the man I want to be talking to. Well, if it isn't Pink Eye Bill Hartnell. Okay, so where do I start? The tie is right. They did it navy blue. That's good. I'm happy with the waistcoat as well, but these pants are wrong. But I can also understand the pants being like this because they're somewhat similar to what he wore on screen. I'm really exceptionally picky with Bill Hartnell because he's my favorite. So I have emotional investment. I feel like they're never going to get him 100% where I want him, but that's because I'm going to be insane. But I feel like this is a good Billy Hartnell to have, and I think if you were taking a photo in black and white, the pink eye won't be as noticeable. We have an Ice Warrior. I remember buying this one actually because I bought him alongside a Zygon. Do I have a Zygon? I bought him with something, but I remember buying this one. He was really cheap at a place called Mad Zombie Collectibles, which is here in Adelaide. So it's on Rondon Mall if you're from Adelaide. Yeah, I like this little man. I like the original classic series Ice Warriors more than the new series ones as well. I just think they're kind of more iconic. But this guy's head's a bit cooked. You have to admit, he looks a bit cooked. She's a girl boss, she can't help it, and I love her anyway. Doctor Who dollies! We've got another Sarah Jane. I think I literally said earlier, do I have a young Sarah Jane? It turns out I do. I do have this. I did not remember buying this. I didn't know I had this, but here she is. The hair is nowhere near detailed compared to like the Sarah Jane Adventures Sarah Jane, but I think she's cool. I don't know if this really feels like a definitive Sarah Jane outfit, but I guess it was probably the cheapest because I bet it's reusing different stuff from different figures. But, you know, I can live with it and it's fine. Next up, we have another Billy Hartnell. He is pale as all hell. He looks like a ghoul. He is a ghostly little man. So I don't know what that's about, but I highly doubt the scarf was grey. But, you know, I've got to stop being so mean. I've got to stop being so mean. And look at that little hat. The hat is nice. I do enjoy the hat. But yeah, that is one deceased Bill Hartnell. He's dead at this point. That's tragic.
Bitch, she died.
And the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton with his little recorder. Isn't he cute? Blue shirt, how do we feel? I refuse to believe he wore a blue shirt. I don't care if it's true. I see it as a white shirt. And that's just my opinion. I have nothing factual to say about that. That's just how I feel. Face sculpt is lovely. Nice attention to detail. Very, very happy. Thank you, Patrick Troughton, and bye. Who have we got next? We've got, a beat boop. We've got a Dalek, the Supreme. How do we feel about Paradigm Daleks, friends? I am in two minds. In one, I love the height. I love the detail in their eyes. I love the voice of the Supreme in Victory of the Daleks. It's so deep and cool. And that's where my thoughts and feelings end. I'm not a huge fan of the silhouette. There's a big hunch on the back. It feels strange. I think all Daleks kind of need to match the silhouette to a certain extent in order for them to be like, this is a Dalek. Because this feels front on, I feel like, oh, that's Dalek-y. Side on, no. At the back, I don't know who that man is. And it's a bit of a, huh? So, you know, it's an okay. I'm at peace with these Daleks. I don't hate them as much as other people do, but I can understand why people don't like them. Next up, we have a miniature Ice Warrior. Now, I'm not a size queen, but what am I supposed to do with this little man? He is so tiny. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Like, I don't feel good about this. I don't like the height. It's too small for me. Said that before. I've never said that before. His head doesn't move. His arms move. His feet, his legs don't really move. This isn't toyetic for me. It's not fun. I can't do anything apart from look at it. I don't want to talk about these anymore. Next.
Clap if you care.
We've got Missy. Oh, Missy. Oh, she's missing a leg. Oh. One-legged Missy. She's a variant. But can we just say best master ever, in my opinion. Missy is my favorite. She's my favorite new series master for sure. There's a few writers on Doctor Who that I feel like certain people are born to say their dialogue. I think Tom Baker and Lalla Ward were like born to perform lines by Douglas Adams. And I think Michelle Gomez is born to do dialogue by Stephen Moffat. There's certain actors who can just nail it, and I think Michelle Gomez is one of those ones. So love her. Love her. And we got another bleep blorp. This is a Dalek from The Chase Onwards. Yep, like this little man. His little plunger's gotten a bit sad over the years because I've been playing with it too much. But yeah, I feel like these Daleks are the perfect toys because you can move their head, you can move their eye stalk up and down, and you can play with a little plunger and gun, and everyone's happy. Yep, no notes, perfection, the ultimate Doctor Who toy. I feel like Daleks are the ones that people buy the most, even if they're not Doctor Who fans, because Daleks are iconic and they're incredible. So thank you. We have got a headless Omega. I'm assuming his head is somewhere in the box. This material, camp. I am so impressed. They were like, you know what? This outfit is too incredibly glittery and camp and beautiful that we cannot simply paint it on. It needs to be fabric. And they were right. Incredible. Even though I can't see Omega's head, it's still an iconic outfit. So yeah, thank you. We have Jodie Whittaker, the 13th Doctor. Love her. This hairline that's homophobic. That is sexist. There's something going on there. They've like painted it down here as well, but it's more brown than blonde. She's a bit dusty, our gal, Jodie. Jodie was sitting on my desk for a long time. So I don't know if her paint job is just kind of bit, or it's just been like destroyed by the elements. That is my table. So. The War Doctor by John Hurt. Lovely Doctor Who dolly. Although John Hurt did a great performance, I don't care about this incarnation. We all know it should have been Paul McGann, but it wasn't. And we had this man instead. And that's all I'm going to say about that. When are they releasing a Joe Martin figure? I just want to put that out in the universe, because if we have a War Doctor who appeared in 1 and a bit stories, we should have a Joe Martin figure. She's iconic. She is a girl boss. She is the moment, and I love her.
What do I think of her? Yeah. I don't think of her.
The Drashig. Oh, and it was a sneaky little Grask in there. What are you doing in there, buddy? You sit right there. Drashig, iconic. I cannot believe they made this as a Doctor Who dolly. And you'd be like, Rah! Like this is next level. Like, what a crazy moment where they were like, look, we can afford to do a new sculpt and we're gonna make a fucking Drashig. Like, that's nuts. Whereas nowadays they can't even pull out a Joe Martin, which is tragic. But we've talked about that and I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. And then we've got a little Grask, which I got with my Sarah Jane. I don't like this man. He concerns me. It's a well-made figure, but he concerns me. And I don't want to think about him anymore, so he's got to go. Who's next? The Brigadier. Okay, this is a figure of the Brigadier, and it looks just like him, and the outfit looks right, and that's all I can say. What is there else to say about our good mate the Brig? So I'm not going to say anything else. Another beep boop Dalek. All right, so we got one of the black Daleks, one of the big boy, nasty boys. I am missing a light from him, which is sad. So, you know, if we're just gonna take photos, we're just gonna take from this side. And then you'll never know. But yeah, love her blue balls. Who doesn't love some blue balls? Love, love, love this Dalek. Okay, we've got a TARDIS here. We've got Jodie's TARDIS. When I first saw Jodie's TARDIS, this is a recurring theme throughout my whole history of Doctor Who, I was like, hate it. But now, I think this is probably my favorite TARDIS exterior, except for the lantern. We're not going to talk about this one. This one looks, no, it's shit. But the rest of it is really nice. I feel like because it's thinner than the new series Dalek, I'm talking about the real prop, it just feels more classic and it feels nicer to me. And I also love the color. I guess more of the Hartnell blue rather than that bright blue of Matt Smith's era. I think Matt Smith's like deep, bright blue was like perfect for the time, but like this is perfect for now. And I'm happy they're keeping it for the new era as well. We have got a Zygon. I do have a Zygon. I was worried that I didn't. But yeah, like this man, what a little freak. What a little absolute little dog of a man. Like, what is that about? I think this was such an incredible design for the time. And when they got redesigned for the new series, I think they did a very good job of being like, well, this design was kind of perfect. We're just going to make it a bit more technically put together. So, but yeah, love this one. I think this one looks great. Such a great design. Very, very happy. And yep, he's cute. Love her. I think we got another Dalek. We do. Oh, we've got a Dalek Invasion of Earth Dalek. The bumpers, a mistake. I understood why, because it is impossible to navigate a Dalek. I think the new series, they have like a nice bumper where it feels like it's like properly incorporated in the design. But this one just feels like, it definitely feels like they've tacked it on, which they had. We've got Peter Davison, the 5th Doctor Who. There is like barely any detail on his face, which I guess you could say is pretty accurate. No, I love Peter Davison. I love the 5th Doctor. I'm just being mean because I can. This outfit is a choice. It is a choice that the BBC made, and it's a choice that they stuck with. Oh, big boy. Mechanoid! Oh my God, yeah, love her. What a crazy little beast of a design. Let's just make a really angry sphere. Perfection. That is groundbreaking. I'm sad the Mechanoids never came back, but I think they were being a bit ambitious with how big they are. How could you put one of these in storage? But I guess it goes to show, like with the Daleks, there's so much more you can do with them where you can just bring out their little arms for a little hug, and that's about it. With a Dalek, you can play with so much more. But yeah, we love the Mechanoids. Thank you. We've got the 8th Doctor from the Time War. And he's got his little mug because Paul McGann likes to get wasted. The 8th Doctor. I don't know Paul like that. It's just like a more modernized version of his outfit. And I think it makes logistical sense for him to wear something like this, especially because his first outfit in the TV movie was literally a costume he found in a locker. So I feel like this is a natural conclusion to his outfit and I quite like it. And I like it more than the big finish blue leather jacket thing they had going for a while. This is more doctory. This feels more accurate to his character. So yeah, love this. We got another TARDIS. I think I used this one in like a model video years ago. But yeah, I like this one. It's very much like the default classic series TARDIS when I think about it. This is the one I would think of. But where's the roof? I need height on my TARDIS roof. That's all I'm saying. Oh, we got another TARDIS. What were they thinking? This color, war crime. This electric chair worthy. This is the ugliest TARDIS that has ever existed. Why did I buy it, you might ask? I don't have all the answers. I think at the time it was the only like classic series TARDIS that they had released when I started buying them. So there were ones way before this one came out, but I wasn't buying figures back then. And I wanted a classic series TARDIS and I was like, all right, the color's not that great, but I'll buy it. Thinking when I saw it in person, it would be better. And then when it came, I was like, oh.
Somebody lied to her several times and told her that she was beautiful, and she's nothing like that. She's nothing of the sort.
We have got Peter Capaldi. Oh my God, he's got the 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. What were they thinking? Keep the Sonic sunglasses. I love them. I don't care what anyone has to say. They're iconic. Next up, we have got an Auton. I had no idea I had this. I think he might have been like a Villains of the Third Doctor box set or something. I think this is probably the best Auton in Doctor Who history as well. Like when they had this little like cravat thing, and like I think the masks were scarier back in the 70s than they are in the new series. They look a bit too genuine, whereas these ones look like horror masks. I think it's the eyes because they're like inset, but yeah, no, love this. We've got another beep boop. We got another Dalek Invasion of Earth Dalek. This one's just a drone. Fun, love her. What is with the silver eye? Whose idea was that? That's definitely a Dalek from the Dalek Invasion of Earth. Let's just say that. Ace. Oh, we love Ace. We love Sophie Aldred. This is incredible. I love this outfit. I love the jacket. I think out of all the classic series companions, Ace is the one you kind of want to be. You want to be friends with her. You want to hang out with her. She's cool. And it came with like a bunch of other stuff as well, but I don't care about that. I care about this. And a miniature Cyberman. Is this supposed to be a shard or something? Do you think they use this on screen? Who's liking this? If I wanted this Cyberman to sit down, he simply will not. Like, what are you supposed to do with this? Yeet! We've got a black Cyberman. Because I think this design is so cool. I like the idea of doing different color Cybermen. We've always just had silver. Why not give us this man? And when he's coming down the sewer, and especially when it's like terrible image quality, it's like darkly lit, he looks really creepy. He kind of just stands out of nowhere. But yeah, love her. Oh, sea devil, sea friend. I love my little sea friends. They were done dirty in Legend of the Sea Devils, but that's okay. I love the little mesh outfit. That's so funny. She has a gun somewhere. It's probably in the box, but yeah. Icon. We've got Romana. Yeah, love her. Terrible outfit. This does not tell me Romana. They should do one from her first story, the Reboss Operation. That outfit is stunning. But I'm happy that we've got a Romana figure, even though this outfit makes literally no sense and looks nothing like her on-screen outfit. But we're gonna let it go because we love Mary Tam and we love Romana 1. We've got the 7th Doctor by Sylvester McCoy in his season 26 outfit with the darker color. I prefer this to his lighter color coat. I guess you could say that looks like Sylvester McCoy. You could say that. Would I say that? Maybe. Maybe not. But yeah, I love the attention to detail to the tie and stuff like that. I think it looks really nice. We've got another Peter Capaldi. Spots. Okay, well, it's a Peter Capaldi action figure. Where is the red velvet action figure? Is there one? I've never seen one because that's his best outfit. Red velvet, white collar, done. We have David Tennant. He is missing his hand. So if anyone asks, it's a Christmas Invasion variant. But the funny thing is, when I got this, the hand was missing. I did not lose the hand. It was never in the box. He originally had glasses and I cut them off because I couldn't stand looking at them anymore because they were so bad. Isn't that awful? I have defaced this figure to turn him into the 10th Doctor that I want him to be. I love David Tennant unapologetically and I cannot wait for him and Donna to come back because Donna is my favorite new series companion, so I don't care if it's nostalgia bait. I have fallen for it. Oh, Tom Baker with his long ass scarf. Is this my favorite 4th Doctor outfit? No, but it's close. Because it's almost like the City of Death outfit, which is my favorite Tom Baker outfit. We've got a Christopher Eccleston who's also missing a hand. Damn, these dollies have not been looked after. This looks just like Chris. This is like creepily good. I'm very, very happy with this one. Is this outfit the best Doctor outfit of all time? No. We've got another Joe Grant. Yay, we've got 2. This outfit is very nice. That is a lot of pink and purple for one person, but only Katie Manning can pull this off. It's iconic, it's a moment, and it's a serve. Thank you. We've got an Axon. I feel like he's not as gold as I want him to be. I would say it's more of a beige or a bronze than a gold. That is a Doctor Who dolly that I own. Another 6th Doctor with the tie that I like. We have got the blue tie and a more subtle waistcoat. If you can say anything about the 6th Doctor as subtle. This is my favourite 6th Doctor figure, my favourite 6th Doctor outfit, and it just cannot be beaten. It's good, it's good. This is nice. This is nice to look at, I'm happy. We have got Matt Smith, Series 7B. This is a Doctor Who outfit. It's almost comically a Doctor Who outfit. It ticks every box. It's got the long coat. It's got the waistcoat. It's got some sort of novelty tie. It's got boots, skinny jeans. Ah, yes, this. But this figure definitely has given Matt Smith some eyeliner and he looks a bit cooked. But apart from that, love it. Lucky last, and we have Romana 2 baby, in possibly the most iconic outfit of any Doctor Who companion of all time. It is a parody, it is commentary, it is fashion. And me and my friend Gemma talk about this in our Doctor Who fashion review video about Romana. Isn't this incredible?
Sergeant Pepper, Willy Wonka slut.
How much we love this outfit. It is so smart, so funny, and it just looks incredible. And no one can pull this off more than Lala Ward. It's just perfection. And that's it. That's all my Doctor Who dollies. I think I have more somewhere, but you know, we have to call it a day. How many Doctor Who dollies can one person have? But thank you for joining me on this journey. Do you have many Doctor Who dollies at home? Which is your favorite? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Josh Nair's YouTube channel. How could I possibly forget that?